swung on and missed. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Allen is under it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pitch outside, the throw, not nearly in time as he takes third easily. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
And the runner's coming home. Now a bunt attempt here. Ramirez is there. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Digging in, Anthony Rendon. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Allen moving in. He tracks it down, and that will... Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
And a step off. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Michael Brantley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Eaton is there. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And a foul tip held on to here at strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Now a fastball as he just... Juan Soto to the plate now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Matt Adams. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high, and that one is gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0, and it's fouled away. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes, and they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Lindor shading to his right, 2 gone. Here's Mark Reynolds. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball. And
we'll have to leave it. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. And he fouls this one off. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now foul tip, but Wieters is able to put the squeeze on it, and they get the strikeout here. Here's Yonder Alonso. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. 0-2 to Alonso.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single. Here's Melky Cabrera. Past battles with Scherzer. He carries a batting average of .389. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here's the 2-1 home. Count even at 2-2. Alonso, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Ground ball sent back up the middle. 1 there. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you
got him looking. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that 2-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Matt Wieters goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now a bunt attempt here. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would be a swing and a miss. Into the box, Yan Gomes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
2-2.
2-2.
3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
you could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order running.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Popped him up. Turner calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now in the box, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Scherzer into the windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And the throw is in time. It's a... And now Bryce Harper. And he'll face Carlos Carrasco to get the inning underway. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout. There's one away. In there for strike one, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Throws him on the breaking ball that time. Anthony Rendon goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Landed in on the fists, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Fouled away. That's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul.
Ouch, that one hit him. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Turned on down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Another try at 2-2. Missed with a slider.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Edwin Encarnacion is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 now.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. struck him out. So stepping in, Melky Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Matt Adams. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set, and the pitch. Right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Mark Reynolds. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I've heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now. Now both runners are breaking. Now a bunt attempt here. A play at the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe. From the stretch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop-up strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. They get the force at the plate, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now is Adam Eaton. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lays off 1-0.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Cabrera going back. He's there, but oh, he missed it. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. Alonso scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. And now Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Here now the 2-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Bullet back up the middle. Allen will get there, and he puts it away to... And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball.
And it's fouled away.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup, 2 strikes in the wheelhouse.
Here he comes again, 1-2. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Turner retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone. And when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. And that's through for a hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer comes set. 0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Scherzer will check it first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got in now is Anthony Rendon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Number 22.
Fastball that just misses inside. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a
Threw it right past him. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And a fastball just a bit up. Breaking balls in there that time. 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Yet another strikeout. Ready now, Daniel Murphy. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Look out, a fastball up near his dome. That'll wake you up a bit. And now things are starting to get a little more interesting down there. As you can see, he's taking some exception to the location of that last pitch. Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he puts it away for out number 1. Ready for another shot now, Mark Reynolds. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. And Reynolds wisely lays off there. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Allen is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. 2 away in the inning now. Here's Matt Wieters. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He's running. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. He'll try it again from first. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Standing in, Trey Turner. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Gone! Here's Bryce Harper now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone.
Looking at a fastball. Here's Yonder Alonso. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Striding in for the Indians, Melky Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. 1 out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So we got him looking there. Jason Kipnis becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
And he's got another one. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Here's Matt Adams now. Matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Neil Ramirez comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Ramirez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest. Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair. A home run. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Here's Mark Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Adam Simberg enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Four runs here in this half inning. Now a bunt attempt here. Alonso is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Eaton. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Wieters, base runner at first with 1 out. Wilmer Defoe will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. There goes Defoe. Pitch outside, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. A 1-2 pitch. Runner breaks for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. 1-0 the count. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able. Now at the plate, Greg Allen. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Center fielder.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
Now catching, number 1.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. Holland, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Swing and a blooper to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of